Alright, supposedly it is reconnected to Twitch. Alright, we're reconnected to Twitch. What the fuck ever. I don't even know when it disconnected, but Twitch's servers are being a bit of a bitch, apparently, because I didn't lose a single goddamn frame, and supposedly no one heard me, like, go roboty or disconnecty here on Discord, did they?
Not this time, but you were earlier.
Very strange indeed.
I didn't even hear that earlier.
It's fine. Everything should be fine now. But yes, blah blah blah, where last we left off, someone got their arm blown off and it sucked. That's annoying. The actual, introduction and catch up for this session is fucking lost to the winds of time now because there's no way I can glue two fucking highlights together because YouTube ain't that cool. Regardless, Mora did turn up for some rounds of combat at some point because she's there and definitely did some things. And Jennifer, I had to pull out the GM layer to put her there, so she definitely did actually turn up after you, Stray. But such is the way of things. And awesome.
It could have been after a long shift and like I sat down and drank a bunch of bourbon. It's incredibly
That's
possible.
super likely, yeah, thinking about it. Mars, would you like to please roll initiative for Jennifer and I will drag you into it? Nice. Let's just pull you up. Yeah.
Am I back down in murder hole?
Yeah, no, sorry, I'll throw you up here, because you would have had to come down this lift at the same time anyway, again, or Jennifer would get stuck up there for an extra minute.
Sorry, I forgot to update my macro to include my new 0.5 initiative.
Yeah. Easy fix. So, Percy, your friend Puman back there is injured. You have a gunner whose gun is sticking out of a rotating fence pointing at your chest. There is a gunner next to you who is wondering what the fuck to do. I believe his gun is jammed. You're face to face with him. There is another dude up here.
Gun is jammed. This one just fucking missed.
Oh yeah, that one missed. Yes, there is a medic as well who has peeked around this corner that you can see and other players probably can't. That would be this fella over here.
I can see a little bit of him.
Yeah, and you can hear commotion from down this side of the room as well. Ooh, thank you. Much appreciated. What do you do, Percy?
Okay, so I'm gonna hit this guy next to me with, I'm gonna take an aim and then hit him with a lightning attack, because I got that now.
Fucking nice.
That's a weapon attack for every degree of success, and I got 2 weapons.
That is correct.
Does come with a built-in -10, though.
Yeah, I take the aim, that'll negate that. It's only a half action.
Combat actions. Lightning attack is indeed a half action. So yes, you could aim to get back half and then start fucking chopping away. Oh, Vader's watching cookies bake. Hook me up with some goddamn cookies. I'm poverty eating until groceries turn up tomorrow.
Nothing is
We
quite as
make
relaxing as
so many
selling.
cookies during the holidays. I will vacuum seal some and send some to you.
Fuck yeah. It's not menacing at all. Alright, so you take 4 swings. This guy, how good are you at
That's just with the first one.
Oh, with the first weapon, okay.
Yeah. See how many can he dodge?
I mean, in fact, these guys do not have step aside. They have dodge at not the worst, so they'll give it a go. By which I mean, it's just base 35 and no negatives. I'll be fucking damned.
He gets to dodge one. He gets to take one off.
Alright.
I think that's 2.
Yeah, 1.0 is 2 in this.
2? Okay.
Yeah, because 0.1 is a DOS and 1 is a DOS. So he dodges 2 of your attacks. He's gonna fucking die. He's super fucking gonna die.
So 10 over chain.
Yeah, 10 over chain
Body.
to... let's see here. You hit him multiple times, and there is a thing for tracking multiple hits. So
Oh,
he
right,
dodged
yeah.
he dodged the first two. So body, arm. The fourth hit is in the head. So it's 10 over chain head. That's a good fucking start right there.
Critical rending.
Yeah, just
Unfortunately, that means I don't really get to do anything with the power sword.
This is true.
You can
other
desecrate
guy's
his body.
Yeah.
I
You don't
could,
have
but I
Roman
wanted
death
to
yet?
loot him later.
Okay.
With a sound not unlike a wet sponge being torn in half, the target's head flies free of its body and sails through the air, landing harmlessly 2d10 meters away with a soggy thud. The target is instantly slain. As above, except the target's next spews blood to torrent, drenching all those nearby and forcing them to make a challenging agility test. Anyone who fails the test suffers a -10 ability to his weapon skill and ballistic test for one round is
As
Gore
Gore fills his
fills his
eyes or fouls his visor. That also includes you for doing an agi test, but
Yep.
all right.
Let's see, 2d10.
Yep, 2d10 meters away in a random direction. So also, I'll do a d10 for you where it goes. You can do that 2d10. Let's see how far it sails. It's going to sail south, so it's going to bounce off the wall or hit you, actually, but it lands harmlessly. Okay, yeah, you chop this head off and it just smashes into the wall behind you and pops like a fucking ripe watermelon.
Oh, I thought it was gonna bounce to the other wall.
It's not gonna, like, ping-pong. This head isn't made of rubber.
No, but it's made of sterner stuff then.
I think your weapon proved it is fucking not.
It's true.
But okay then. Yeah, he's super fucking dead. But let's see if the... Oh
Agility.
no, that gun has got a wall, so he's actually safe. So it's only you who has to do an agility test versus blinding.
I win.
Cool. Yeah. Alright, cool. Yes, you managed to put an arm up
I
out of the
just
way.
got a straight up +20 to my chainsword too.
Yep.
It's best quality.
So that dude is fucking dead. Good start. Mora. You hear the revving of chainsaws, the
Alrighty.
squishing of blood, and you can see that there is an one-armed Pumum.
Alright, are these both still alive?
Oh yes,
These
those
guys.
two individuals are alive.
Okay.
This one here is
Well-
injured.
Yeah, I have learned my lesson though, so I'm not going to fully auto magic. I was about to, but then I remembered. Oh yeah, I keep doing that. Not only weapons explode, but there's a badly wounded Pumum right there, and it's probably best that not everything explodes right next to him.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
these
move
guys
up
do
over
use
here.
bolt guns.
Hang on, I'm
Look,
gonna.
I can
I just-
resurrect the only mostly dead, but if you make him super dead, I can only rifle
Yeah.
through his pockets.
So, I'm gonna take cover. I just moved myself there so I could see.
Yep, no problem.
I'm gonna take cover and shoot at the injured one with a single shot.
Okay.
Alright, I think a single shot is +10, so
Yup.
yeah. No aim.
Disappointed.
Okay, so 5, 10.
I believe in you. I believe that you will crit and kill Pumum with brains. Okay, so this guy is going to try and dodge.
Do you have that cool lasgun thing?
He does not dodge.
No, I've literally been spending all my XP on stuff to help the party.
That's cool too.
Alright, 7 pen
damage,
7.
pen 7.
You kill this motherfucker.
Yeah, I have maxed out security and tech use now. And now
Oh,
I'm going
you're
down.
the operator.
Yeah, now I'm going down the awareness tree, so we're not like rumbled.
Yeah, you
'Cause I think,
murderate
as
him
I
at
recall-
-2.
As I recall, only one of us is good at that. So cool. Yeah, that's my turn.
Yep, where'd you hit this fuck? Because he goes -2. In fact, I think -2 is inconsequential, so don't worry. Gunner's turn. He's dead.
Ha!
Yeah, he's a fucking goner. All the other gunners have their own initiative. Okay. Pumum. You burned a fate point, and in this game, burning a fate point means that even though you came very near to death, you don't lose your consciousness. In fact, you're still technically an active combatant, although you're probably a lot in shock, and the pain is going to impose a negative 20 test, and you can't use that other arm you've got because it's missing. You can, however, do things one-handed with a negative 20.
Is the arm still intact?
No, one of the arms is gone. It got exploded into like little chunks. There's like mince meaty splashes where there was a Puma arm.
It's a bolt shell, right?
Yeah.
So it exploded. Yeah.
Oh, I thought I could save it.
Not the arm. You can certainly save Puma though.
Let me think. So it'd be like what, an accumulative negative 40 to try and shoot something?
Where's your other 20 coming from?
Being one-armed firing a heavy weapon, I think.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, Yeah, that would come to a cumulative 40, although you are at point blank range, which is a quite big bonus.
Plus 30.
Yep.
Plus 10, because we're...
The plus
No.
30 includes...
Oh, does it? Okay.
does it-
It's built into the roller.
Oh, no, you're right, Winter. It's an extra plus 10 on top of the 30.
In other words, firing at point blank cancels out all those negatives, Bob.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go figure, even though you're one-armed and very painful, it's very hard to miss someone who is fucking face-to-face with you.
And I was using, was it the multi-laser or was it the,
I think
The
the
autocannon.
multi-laser for ammunition reasons.
Let's have a look here.
You took the multi-laser.
Autocannon. Your last shot was made with an autocannon.
Was it?
Yep, I just scrolled up. It's still there. The last thing you did was shoot an autocannon, so that's what you've got in your good hand right now. Your only hand.
okay. Yeah, I think I got really pissed. Yep. Screw it.
Yeah,
Is-
plus 5 for companion.
Let's see.
Oh, I remember what I was
Okay,
saving up
that's
for now.
it. All right. Hit. Yeah, half action aim. I'll
Okay.
use it.
Oh shit. All right, go for it.
Point blank.
Mm-hmm.
Is it to do the middle one? That's just a semi-auto?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought. Merzindi?
Hmm?
Oh, I thought I heard you say the.
Sorry, not deliberately. I might have accidentally hit push to talk.
Okay.
Yeah. Your gun fires in single or semi-3.
Okay.
Or wait, no. And yeah, you've also got your multi-laser, which was your auto 5. But yeah, you were firing the auto cannon, which is you probably wanna. I'm just gonna put it out there. Fire in single shot, so you don't kill yourself with an explosion.
Good point.
Autocannons are impact. I don't think they
Oh,
can
mhm.
trigger explosions.
You're right. They don't
Impact does
trigger. Yeah. They don't explode like energy weapons.
This is
Yeah,
true.
explosive, and energy are the ones that do that. Impact and rending do not.
All right. I got 5 for a companion. Is there any other bonuses I may or may not have?
Is there something that heavy weapons do?
Oh wait, it'd be another negative. What, negative 35
For what?
for shooting a heavy weapon one-handed?
You already calculated that in, I think.
No, it's not. It's under modifier.
Yeah, he's working out his final modifier from that. It's a plus 10, Bob, because the character sheet doesn't include our regiment extra point blank, so Your total modifier should be -25.
All right. Let's.
Alright, dude. Fucking good luck. Die. Alright, roll damage.
I think you've clicked the wrong gun.
Oh, I did.
Yes, you did. That doesn't look... I was like, getting 5 on a 3d10 plus all your other bonuses seems very hard.
Wow. Okay. Just bye, guy.
Jesus, you were firing at semi-auto still? Fuck me. Alright.
God.
Give me a second here. I actually am now interested in just how much that is.
3 DOS would have only been 2
Two
hits,
hits.
Bob, not the third.
Oh, all right.
It's
So
fully automatic.
Oh my god, you actually...
no, it only fires in 3-round bursts. So
Yeah, but you missed the third shot.
okay.
I'm gonna turn this dude's fucking health bar on.
So-
Just give me a moment, because
Yeah.
this is silly. That's the first bullet.
Can you move him to the right, please?
Can you see? You can probably see his... There you go, that's what happened to him afterwards.
That's the second
can't-
bullet.
I can't even see him. I just see the health bar peeking up from the darkness.
He really dies. Like, he dies very hard.
He comes back to Earth as mist.
Alright, so let's see here. The target jerks back from the force. That feels untrue. Thrown back their head and spewing out jets of blood before crumpling dead. As a bit above, except they're thrown 1d10. I'm going to say 3d10 meters away from the attack. Anyone in their path must make a challenging test to be knocked prone. Fuck it, roll a 3d10. Let's just see if you can throw his entire body down the corridor.
Come on, roll max. Close.
Only, like, 1 and a bit above average.
There you go. He sails away off screen, dead as fuck. So yeah, you, whilst firing an autocannon one-handed, the blast fucking sends this poor schmuck sailing away, spraying blood and gore in an epic trail down the corridor.
Yes. I love the autocannon.
Alright, and this gunner, he's recently seen just blood, like, sprayed up against the wall that he's using, like this gate thing that he's using as part cover, but you can see a gun poking out, you can see a visor poking out, and you can see an erection poking out.
Oh no!
That's right, and he opens fire.
Oh god, are these still Neshi?
I was about to say.
Let's see here. So, 5 plus 10... It's quite a few modifiers. Oh my. Would you like to dodge?
Absolutely. Is that a single shot?
It is. It's the last bolt in his clip, actually. And now his gun is
the
empty.
reason why I have a This is what the reason why I have a 54 agility bonus.
Yeah, no, it's a good fucking idea. He, as he, like, he intends to fire a bunch of rounds, but he, ka-dunk, ka-dunk. And he looks down at his gun,
Oh.
and at your not perforated self.
Can
This
you
is- This is bullshit! And he's gonna, like,
There-
rummage
there's-
around in that sniper's equipment.
Can you imagine?
There is no more erection.
Yeah,
Yes, I know, Stray, I misspoke.
that guy's gone.
It happens.
Alright, before you go, Mora, there are people who are in the GM layer. Doop!
What do you mean, Mora, anyway?
Not Mora, sorry, Jennifer. And this motherfucker is going to come around here. Oh my. He can't get a good shot. at all, so he's going to continue over to here. And there is another one who will come out of the darkness. Hopefully. There you are. And it's going to move to here. And open that gate up. Jennifer, you just watched Pumum do something badass.
Pumum, Carlos's Carillion codpiece, what happened?
He has been wounded. I can treat him.
Alright. Blue, point me in the direction of some of those bastards.
I point over to my right, so I think that'd be your left.
Okay.
Left or stage left?
My left or your left?
Move.
Okay, just to describe this situation here. There is a threshing gate. It is covered in like spikes and nails and nasty shit, and it looks like just a normal passway gate that has been turned into an impromptu bullet barrier. It is coated in gore. The walls are lined in gore. Percy is covered in gore, and there is dead dude all around him, like fucking everywhere. This guy is scrambling in this dude's body over here, so he is shootable at, although there is a -20 penalty to him having half cover. This guy over here, who I think might be out of view for you, though, would be easier to hit.
I only see the scrabbling guy.
Okay, so yeah, you could shoot at him. It would impose a -20, but he is shootable, because right now he's reaching out and trying to loot.
But first...
Yay!
Guys, how do you feel about +4 to all of your damage?
Sure.
Yep. I give the get 'em order. Every attack has deals +4 damage. So long as you're in cohesion with your comrade.
So does that mean you do the sand person thing?
Sailing books?
You do the sand person thing from Star Wars?
Oh! Sand! Alright.
Watching a little bit too much JoJo. Stand, people.
Zawarda!
I thought he said sane the people.
Yeah, it's like these guys aren't saying.
Joseph, they're still best JoJo.
Let's do a semi-automatic burst at that guy. He's in my close range, so...
Alright.
-20, you said. Right?
Correcto.
Targeter brings that from a -20 to a -10, so...
They are very nice, that targeter.
Yeah. I've got 3 comrades, and I've got a custom grip.
Indeed.
Yep, I think that's everything. So that's 3 hits on him.
Alright. He will try to dodge. He'll do his fucking damnedest. You're fucking damned. Rolled a 4.
Impressive.
With a surprised yelp, he like scatters back and then like gets covered behind this wall again. Can you make for me a awareness test, please? We'll see if you spotted what he grabbed when he backed up.
I can try.
Why do I imagine
Any
it's
modifiers?
You were looking directly at him, so I'll give you a 10. No. Okay.
Wait, what the fuck?
You have appeared to roll a 0 minus 1d100, 39. Yay.
Yeah,
Yeah. Interesting.
Okay, that time it actually made my awareness exist.
Alright,
That
but that
was
would have been
weird.
a negative 0.9, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Okay.
So 1 degree of failure.
Yep. You could buy into it if you would like.
What's the worst it could be? Taking grenade? Yeah, probably.
Laser cannon.
You know, it could be something very bad. I'll buy a degree of success.
Yeah, it is indeed a grenade. Except it looks, where is it? Yeah. It looks to be a grenade, although it is covered in, like, graffiti and, like, this grenade kills idiots. Or, like, this grenade murders fascists.
Oh god, we're fighting something even worse than chaos. Americans.
Watch out! He's got a frag!
Ah, Blue, you hear these words.
I grab Pumum, I drag him down this hallway, and then I start the operation.
Excellent. Move to where he is. I'll hold him for you if you'd like. You can go half your distance with him. And since you're just jabbing him with a syringe and you have that auto syringe hand, that's not an issue for you to jack him in the same motion. But that will be all you can do this turn. Okay. I take it you want to bung him into this corridor here.
Now, Pumum, this will hurt. But I guarantee you, if it works, you will survive.
I am excited to be a part of this.
Now, this is the enhanced serum from what I used on myself. So, I will be taking notes.
Now, before you use it, what was your regeneration factor?
My regeneration's regen 1.
Okay then, awesome. Let's have a look here. Alright.
At least for my test subject rats, this should work surprisingly well.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you stick Pumum with the needle. And now, Pumum, let's have a look at you.
Do I need to make a Medicaid test for that? Or?
No, you just need to jack him with a needle. Not challenging for you. Let's see here. So, Pumum, can you give me a toughness test? It, however, is going to be negative 30.
Oh boy.
Can I inject him with another drug first to make that a little easier?
No. You do not want to mix drugs when you jack him with this stuff.
Oh, true.
Oh.
Oh my god!
Yes, natural one.
Oh, for fuck's
Technically,
sake.
success.
Okay then. So, let's see here. Roll me 1d500.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
That's... That can't be!
Hmm?
Alright, 1 second.
I don't know what's going on.
Give me a moment. I need to find out what the fuck I've just done. What terrible mistake I've just made. Okay then. So,
Well,
I will begin with the good news and then I will continue with the strange news. The good news, of course, is that when you are jacked with this serum, your bleeding stops immediately. Of course, what follows after that is terrible, terrible, terrible pain. As your body's code begins to rewrite itself. Can you roll for me 1d10, please? That is how much corruption you're gaining.
Divided by 2.
You gain no corruption.
I thought we rounded that up.
Oh, yeah, it's always going to be 1, even with division. So yes, you gain a corruption. Likewise, Blue, you're jacking Pumum with, a serum full of alien things that you mixed together. Can you please roll me a 1d10 for your corruption gain?
Who, me?
Yeah. It is very inhumane to jack people with this stuff.
I made sure to ask him first if you wanted me to.
You asked in whispers, to be fair, and then you said, I can fix you, and he was like, yeah, fucking do it, while he's bleeding everywhere. It's still not a very humane thing to jack someone with. You know what, I'll be nice and make it a 1d6. I was still saying it can be a 1d6, and then you can apply the normal, is this a heresy division? The dice are determined to make you suffer. Alright, you gain 3 points of corruption. Okay, and now for the strange news. Human, the flesh where your arm is missing seals over, for one, and you can feel like this pulsing, churning promise. Like, it's absolute agony, but you thrive off of this agony. But that's not the only change occurring to your body. In its efforts to, like, rebuild this missing limb, it's generating, like, muscle and working your body into overdrive. And now I need you to roll me 1d10 twice, and then a 2d10.
So 4d10 in total.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Ooh.
Let's have a look at the stats. Alright, this is going to be kind of strange for you. How smart does an Ogren get, usually?
Average?
Yeah.
15 to 20.
Okay, cool. Alright.
Negative 15 from the basic, so that's, yeah, average 15.
Okay. So, human.
Mm-hmm.
Your strength characteristic goes up by 7. Your toughness characteristic goes up by 6. Your intelligence drops by 10. As you are physically mutated, your muscles build up and compress. Your arms seem to gain a little bit of length. There's more of a feral nature to your appearance now than there once was a few moments ago. At the same time, thinking is a thing that seems to come slower to you. You don't, you've lost intelligence, but you haven't lost anything that you've learned. It's just like you can't get that part of your brain into gear properly. I mean, part of it could just be shock. Your arm's now certainly trying to rebuild itself after this strange thing jacked into you. But that one arm that's, probably hurt like a motherfucker after firing a heavy weapon one-handed is like tingling with a promise of strength and power. Like, you feel you could use that arm to punch the fucking shit out of some chaos. Also, your wounds are now at 2. You have regeneration 2.
Woo.
Regeneration works by performing a challenging toughness test, and every time you pass, this can be at either the beginning or end of your turn, you gain 1 wound back. In this case, you gain 2 wounds back because you have regen 2.
Mutations. Regen, Ogrenfied.
Yes, you've gained strength and lost smirts.
And, it just so happens I happen to be at 25, so I lucked out a lot for that.
Yeah, you only drop 1 point of negative there. Not riding a threshold too hard. But you might want to, take the incredible experience cost and buy your way back into 20 intelligence, because holy shit, you are literally as thick as a fucking Ogren right now, as your brain reverts to some kind of primality.
It depends. Can I buy myself way into the gunlugger?
No, you're still not large-sized or bulgy enough to become a gunlugger.
You are not as disturbingly muscled yet.
Okay, I'll probably buy my way into some sort of intelligence.
I mean, I recommend doing that.
I have 2,000 XP yet to be spent.
You should totally spend that at the end of this combat encounter. You can't do it mid-combat, but you can certainly do it before or after it.
I mean, I'm saving experience just to pick up It's Not As Bad As You Think.
Yeah, this is probably what you're saying, like, it's not as bad as you think, it's not as bad as you think, as you watch his face feralized in front of you and his muscles thickenate.
Oh dear, his ears get bigger, his canines get larger.
Yep.
Oh dear.
What you can see through his melted face.
Dude, your face is slightly melted. I'm pretty sure the regeneration will actually help that a little.
That is actually a thing. Wasn't your melty face damaging your fellowship characteristic?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, if you're willing to essentially apply fresh incisions to your face and force it to regenerate, I mean, your fellowship characteristic's gonna come back. Your heal burns.
Fuck it, yes. I don't know what my fellowship characteristic was.
I need to check how much the crit reduces it by. Let's see here. What was it? Energy face? Energy head?
Yeah, just something, yeah.
Yeah, I think it was the one that just permanently reduced his fellowship to 1d10. Not by a number, just completely set it to something different.
Actually, no,
Yeah,
I think
wasn't-
he only went to -5. Yeah, a blast of energy envelops the target's head, burning face and hair, crisping skin, causing blah blah blah. They're blinded for a round, stunned for a round, and take a permanent 1 fellowship damage. So yeah, you can just get that 1 fellowship back that you were missing.
So I was at 19? That doesn't sound right.
Yeah, actually, it sounds too low. Well, did you go to -6 then, where you rolled on the dice for it? 1d5 permanent fellowship, but that does fellowship and perception, which seems strange. Did your perception also drop?
No, his perception didn't drop. It was just a temporary blindness.
Was it body, maybe?
Oh, I think it was like I almost literally died where it burned out eyeballs and shit.
Oh, I guess so.
think it
You
had-
couldn't have lost it because you managed to keep your eyes and.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I didn't die.
Maybe it was
So-
8 body.
8 body. Let's take a peek. Critical energy body. Just one That sounds correct. Actually, that definitely sounds correct. The extensive scarring deals 2d. Oh my god! So you actually lost 2d5. I'll say that you can regain. Oh god, I'm gonna have to at some point go back and double check what your fellowship was. We'll keep it as it is for now because that's just a thing that you'll figure out later about your regeneration. I'll figure out what that number is and restore your fellowship accordingly.
Okay, that's fair.
But yeah, you're an arrow mutant. Congratulations. You have regen too. Yeah, Moses correct. The dumber you get, the better you are at resisting going insane.
Subject beta seems to be healing remarkably.
And now the next turn is the gunner that got blown down a corridor. You're gone. Alright, Chaos Medic. He, like, peels out of customs ready to, like, repair anyone, but everyone's just fucking dead.
Ah!
Alright, let's see
I
here.
look at him like, what you want?
He...
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh fuck, right. He was the one whose gun jammed, isn't he? Because he was firing the hand cannon with kite and crack, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh, so he's just a fucking medic with a jammed gun. So no, he doesn't come out of cover. He's gonna try and unjam his fucking gun.
That's right. Or was it the sniper?
Well, okay then. Since I don't remember, that's 1d2. It might have been the sniper whose gun was fucked. 2 is the medic. Medic's gun is the one that's fucked. So Sniper has a usable gun on the ground there. So he hides instead and is going to try and fix his gun. And he doesn't.
Yay.
You piece of shit. And another sniper is going to come out of the woodwork over here. He doesn't have a good shot. He's going to ready a shot for when someone makes themselves more visible to fucking cane him in the head. Yeah.
Hey, Percy.
Mm-hmm.
Is that you?
Hello?
I can't see. Who is that? I
That's
see a
Beamham.
tail.
That's Beamham.
Okay.
He's
I
that.
can't see anything.
I'm way up here.
Well, what
Where's
probably
way up
looks
here?
a lot like Pumum.
A little bit down from southwest of
Okay.
Jennifer.
Percy is staring down a corridor of death. Now,
My vision stops here.
Unflinchingly.
yeah, unflinchingly staring it down. So, I'm going to give you a recount here on things that you know of. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 enemies that have revealed themselves to you, and you're on the other side of the sandbags. Getting to them involves trying to clamber over a corpse, and you're aware that one of these enemies has drawn a frag grenade which would be dangerous to you or your companions. What do you do?
I'm gonna keep fighting down this corridor of death.
Awesome. Feel free to move as you will. You'll get a -5 to your attack if you have to stand on this dude's corpse in the fucking blender aisle. Oh yeah, and there you go, now that he's moved, you can see, Maz, that he was stood on top of a captain whose fucking limbs he chopped all off.
Yes. So do
If you want to try and hit this...
cover, right?
Yeah, if you want to try and hit this guy through the gate, you haven't even got a gun, you've got to try and stab him with a sword. You can't really do it from there. Then again, you have a power weapon, so you could just try and cut through it.
I could.
If you want to make an attack as normal and then just apply this thing as armor to penetrate, you can do that. That corpse was in so many pieces.
Fair enough.
Let's see.
Yeah, you can just roll an attack as normal and just try and destroy the gate that he's using as cover.
Okay. Well, I got 2 attacks.
Fucking go for it then. Go wild. It will try and dodge you. No.
Let's see. Let's go with the semi-auto, the swift attack.
Okay.
Already moved, so I can't get an aim.
I need you to be like a little bit less successful. I need my guys to fucking shoot people properly.
You do. It's just that person has to be Pumum.
Dude, fucking poor Pumum. At least now you can reliably keep climbing up from all that critical injury I'm piling onto you over and over again. Okay, so that is
It's only 1 attack.
only 1 attack with your power sword. I thought you were lightninging.
No, I said swift.
Oh, swift. Okay.
And that's 2 attack. 2 hits.
Is it? Oh, right. 3 degrees of success.
Yeah, 3 DOS.
So I get the 2 attacks on the wall, and then I think I'm getting him next. Do I cut through the wall with a 20 already?
A 20 fucks it up and you can make an attack against him with negatives. If you land this other hit, well, sorry, if you deal enough damage with this next hit, you can just destroy it and attack him like normal.
It's actually 24.
It's 24?
Yeah.
You had to do 25. Well, you had to do 30, and it's got 5 armor. So, if that gives you an example. So, you'll have to hit it again to destroy it completely.
Oh, and then the chainsword comes in, so yes.
Cool.
Yep.
Yeah. Alright, you destroy this gate. Like, it fucking snaps back. Bits of, like, metal, sharp blades and everything go everywhere. And it was under a lot of tension where it was sat, because if you remember rightly, you had to grind a body through it last time in order to get it to open in the first place after you blended another guy into it. So it's under a lot of pressure.
That's 2 attacks with the chainsword against him.
Before you get that attack off, you're going to need to succeed at an agility test to not get, like, shrapnel in your face, eyes, ears, hair, and organs.
Sorry.
That's fine. Go ahead. Make an agility test. You pass. You're able to continue as normal. This guy is on the other side of the gate, but he still has to make an agility test against getting hurt. And he's gonna try and dodge your attack, but only if he, you know, passes the agility in the first place. He does not. So he immediately gets shrapnels in his eyepieces. Can't dodge you. Swing ahead. This guy deserves death.
2 more attacks.
Go ahead.
And these have +4 on them.
Yep. He's dead. You chop him in half.
Okay, what is the hit location?
Let's see here. 23.
I'm having fun updating that.
See, that first attack was in the head.
Yes. I mean, it would have went through, but let's see here. So, Face Eater was... Oh, right, 40, so 04. Yeah, you hit him in the fucking head, which kills him.
Both of them?
And let's see here. Multiple hits. Luckily, I have a lovely little handout for multiple hits.
Oh, good.
If it would be the head, the second hit is also still in the head. So yeah, you go 10 over in his head and lop off and yet another head with your chainsword.
Okay,
And
2d10.
yeah, 2d10 for where it goes, and an agi test for getting blinded by it all. It sails 16 feet away in... Alright, it just comes... Jennifer, while you're looking down this corridor, you hear like, shank, scrank, and then bounce, thud. And a head just comes rolling out down this corridor.
Fate point.
This is only a -10 on your stuff, but if you want to spend it, go for it.
I have 4 fate points.
Fucking hell. Yeah, alright, you throw your arm up just in time to avoid getting blood in your eyes. Fucking hell. Alright, good turn. Mora.
Alright, so I'm gonna need a difficulty modifier. I assume it's at least challenging as I go. Bunna, 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 bunna. Okay, I need a modifier for stealth. Because stealth is rolled as part of movement.
Sure.
Wait, hang on. I moved. I can move 6. Sorry, I moved too far.
Merzendi, you say that, but we do in fact have a Melta.
Yeah, that.
Do we?
We do.
Yeah.
So
As part of
yeah.
being a weapon specialist.
So
Yeah.
guys, help! Stop. So like a -20. What are we looking at?
Let's go with... I would have given it high, but like for some reason there keeps being these big gory explosions of body pieces and chunky bits. And like, it's... Like, now that you're moving there, you realize that there are no negatives to your stealth, because everyone is staring in a combination of rapt horror and turgid penis as Percy, just the grim fucking Reaper, lops another dude's head off, coated head to toe in blood.
Wait, hang on. I can move 5, but this says this is 6. Hang on.
You were on this wall, but you were sat there halfway between the two, remember? Because you're peeking.
Yeah, okay. Never mind. Carry on. So, what's the negative?
There's no negative, they're so distracted.
Oh, okay.
There is just no negative. Can you see this shit? Now that you're in range, can you just see this fucking organ-based mess? You are the knight.
Okay. So there's people down there. Let me see something about my blast radius.
Sure.
I need to make sure I'm not gonna hit winter. Range S. Okay. Hang on, it's been a while. I forgot the blast radius on this weapon.
That's fine. Can you also give me an intelligence test? Or you can make an explosives test, whichever makes more sense for you.
No, I just remembered that we're underground now.
Correct. I was about to say, you wanna make a test there, because there's gonna be a lot of dissent about trying to fire an explosive around here properly. Frags you can get away with just about, and go deaf. But, yeah.
And we do have, like, special earphones.
Yeah, no, you guys wouldn't go deaf, actually. Was it subspace
Oh, yeah,
earpieces or something?
Dead Space
Dead Space.
earpiece, it's universal kit among our regiment.
Yeah, because of all the deafening explosions.
Yeah, so never mind. It's pretty okay. Actually, can I make a tech use test to see if, like,
Yep.
I'm gonna, what's it called? Bring the building down on us?
Please do a tech use, yes.
Goddamn, Coca-Cola in a glass bottle is the best.
9 degrees of success.
Okay, you are aware that frags are fucking okay. Cracks, if they were on, like, a wall that supports weight, like there are some corners up here that look like they might support weight, or on the ceiling itself would risk doing damage that would spread around. Likewise, even if it's a frag, but, you know, like a modified payload, aka those ones with the way broader blasts, that would inherently pose a risk, but you'd have to probably, like, fire a couple to, like, properly bring some building down. Like, it would take, like, warhead level stuff to, like, properly fuck up City Section 2.
Okay, so, as part of my attack, I'm going to make another tech use test to modify payload. And I'm going to fire this as soon as I figure out, because this is a frag round, and I think they have a smaller AoE? I can't remember.
I don't...
So let me look at
Yeah, if you can.
ammunition. Ammunition page.
It's going to sit here and sip whiskey.
Yeah, sorry, I had this memorized 3 months ago.
Yeah, I was going to say months ago. Yes.
183 stray. It has a blast radius of 5, a frag round.
Frag round. Blast radius 5. Okay.
As I say, it's a broad blast radius. The reality is that the penetration on it is too low to realistically deal, like, lasting damage here, but multiple, like, modified frags, like frag rounds, will fuck people's day up.
Okay, so it only does 1 more damage. Okay. So 1 more damage and 1 more blast, and I'm going to center it here.
Sure thing.
So he's going to be a meter out of my blast.
Sounds good.
Alright.
Now, can you properly draw a parallel that far? You can. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, I checked first.
Yep.
Okay, I have no aim. Shoot. Yeah, I'm firing my underslung, so this is coming out of my hot shot.
Rock and roll. Apply your strap-on noob tube.
Hang on. 5, 4, 5, 4, 10. Okay, I think I've got everything. You know what? I'll use a fate point. I don't want to blow up my companions.
I mean, think of the gore cloud if you dropped it on Percy's head. Like, there would be corpse pieces going for 6 meters in every direction.
Blood explosion.
Oops.
That's Krieg's capstone for the thing, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, you like shoot people to death and then they just explode and it can set off a chain reaction of explosions.
Okay, there we go.
Alright, you're able to land it, no problem. I believe it's agility tests to try not to get your asshole blown off by grenades.
Yep.
Grenades count as dodges. It's only spray weapons that the raw agility.
Oh, garbage damage.
There's my +4 on that as well.
Oh yeah. So, and I'd like to substitute that 1 for a 5.
Alright, give me the new title. I'm just going to do their tests. That's the gunner. That's not good. And you get a +10 because you're a medic. That's not enough. Alright, so they're both going to get fucking owned. So it's 16 pen 3.
17, isn't it, String?
Isn't it 5 + 7 + 4? Isn't that 16? Am I doing this wrong?
+1 from your modified
+1.
payload.
Yeah, from my modified payload. Forgot about that. 17, yeah.
Modified payload.
You kill them both. I think. This guy goes down to -2 and he's a mook, so he's dead. And this guy goes down to -4, I think, unless his armor is particularly good. Oh, it's a little bit better, so he goes down to -3. he is, he's dead. You killed them both. Premium!
Right.
Would you like to do your toughness test now, or at the end of your turn to recover more health? Bobo.
What? Oh.
Yep, it's your turn. Would you like to do your toughness test now, or at the end of your turn?
Let's see. I'll do it now.
Okie dokie. It's a simple toughness test. If you succeed, you gain 2 health.
Is it at a negative?
There are no negatives to regen tests.
Okay.
Huh. Alright, so this turn you do not regain 2 health, but, you know.
Okay. Let's see.
You're in blinding agony and still have a -20 because your body is trying to rebuild an arm.
Should I go explore? Because I don't know if I want to be.
Tell you what. Okay, so you are in an open area.
Mm-hmm.
Well, openish area, and I can give you a hinting of your surroundings. There is an entirely shattered crate, as you can see over here.
Mm-hmm.
And an opened crate that is empty. There are a number of lockers, although some of them look like they have been rifled through. over here is a sign on the wall that says storage. This would appear to be a storage area. You can see the very corner right here, this green corner thing here, looks like the edge of an ammo case. You recognize them as things what people store ammunition in. And there are also some lockers. These ones look like they have been rifled through far less. There is a large smearing of blood that appears to be coming from one of the lockers over here and is coating the ground. It looks like there's been a rudimentary attempt at mopping it away.
I still need to heal you.
But ammo. But ammo.
I do not yet know the full extent of the side effects.
Don't worry, Pumum's too slow to get the fuck away from you, let's face it. He ain't going very far very quickly.
He says, just stumbling down the hallway. Ammo.
Stay here.
That's as far as he gets. You can double move if you like.
To be put into notes later. Subject is able to stand. Subject is able to stand and walk immediately. Still appears to be in great pain. We'll continue to monitor.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, and now that you're in front of these two ammo cases, you can see that they appear to have rudimentary padlocks on them. And the signs on them are not local guard, they are Meow Guard.
Bitchin'.
These belong to your people, which also might mean explosives, so be fucking careful.
Fuck, they're locked.
They have, well, I mean, they got padlocks, and you're Pumum.
I have a chain blade on my arm. Just wait till I get over there and I'll cut it off.
Okay, yeah. Let's just say that's the end of my turn. Just
Yep, okay, so
I'm studying the padlock intently.
as your brain struggles to go, by the way, these are padlocks, they open things. You're like, yes, padlocks, they open things, brain.
Yeah.
And now I'll just
Padlock.
wipe you off the turn order, wipe you off the turn order. This guy now has space. And that sniper who had a ready action to shoot you didn't even fucking get it off because you were fucking invisible. This motherfucker is going to try and take a point blank shot at you, Percy.
Oh my.
And he's going to try and fire semi-aut. I haven't got the... Oh no, have I got the fire rate for a bolt gun open here? I don't. If anyone's got a bolt gun...
It's 3.
It's 3, okay.
Semi-auto for bolt guns? Okay.
Bolt guns only go up semi-auto, they don't do full
Yeah,
auto.
they don't
full
full.
auto.
Yeah, that's fine.
Right.
Okay. For fuck's sake.
That's with the...
I rolled 93 on him. And it's poor quality.
Wow.
When did poor quality jam? Is it 90 plus or is it 95 plus?
95.
I think it's 91.
94. I thought it was an 84 plus. Oh, poor quality, 91 plus.
It's gun fucking jams. Which also means he doesn't waste like 3 bolts that you can't get back. He wastes 1 as it jams immediately afterwards. So there's still 3 on his person.
It hurts our collective souls every time they fire one. Not because
wasted ammunition.
not because we're afraid of it. It's just like, no, the ammo.
Bolt.
We kill you. We want that.
Yeah, no, not a single Chaos Gunner in any of these in my tool sets, token sets, have a full clip because a full clip is 24, and that's very valuable ammunition.
You monster.
Yeah, no, they all carry like 4 bolts as a standard. I can say this much because you've now gone against fuck knows how many of these motherfuckers, and they all seem to have like 4 rounds, which is a semi-automatic burst and a single shot. Yeah, that was his turn. Well fucking spent. Jennifer, you're up.
I'll move over here.
Now you get a proper fucking look at the blood Kano.
I think that's Percy's new nickname.
No, you are the Reaper.
I am the Reaper, you're right.
You are either the Reaper,
Wow.
the Eggman, or the Walrus.
Percy, keep doing your thing.
Yes.
I successfully get an order, so +4 damage continues. And now, since Percy cut the gate into pieces, that guy doesn't have cover, right?
There is no cover anymore. That guy is out in the fucking open.
Alright, I will just unload on him. Full auto burst.
Go for it. That makes sense.
8 hits.
He physically can't dodge it. Go ahead.
Does it go up to 8?
It goes up to 10, Winter. I have
Oh
an auto
my.
gun.
Oh my.
It so fucking hits. He probably opens his mouth to receive bullets.
He turns around gracefully,
So-
bends over, and goes,
Receives his destiny.
"Grab your
This
destiny."
is the first time I'm actually using this amount of damage. I am now rolling with a plus 11.
It's your wrinkled dick again.
I love that. That's one of my favorite.
It was pretty damn good.
God damn it. You want to substitute any of those for an 8?
Weird, but whatever.
Let's see. Let's turn that 14 into a 19.
Okay. And these are all pen 0. And each of these is plus 11 on top of it?
Oh, no, that's included. It's just I'm now rolling a d10 plus 11 with a hand, with like an infantry rifle.
Jeez. Okay, so my brain actually is struggling to do this much maths. How did you roll that many fucking max damages?
Yes, I can
Almost
fly,
half
have
of them
pain,
came out
I
as
swear.
10.
So you reduce him to negative 89 hit points. I'll just turn on his health bar for you here.
Fuck!
For those of you not in the room, you can probably still see his fucking health bar.
Wow,
Can I
Yeah, feel free.
Oh wow. He's pretty dead.
Yeah, I was gonna say, even from there, Blue could see it. Motherfucking so dead.
I am slightly disturbed.
This is what happens when I just shoot one person.
Alright, let's see here. I need to just get critical impact for the arm, body, head, and leg, because those all happen at minus 10.
Can
Oh,
you just
did I not
vaporize?
manage to hit the head? That's a shame.
No, arm, body, head, and leg. I said them all.
Oh, sorry.
Okay,
You
so
hit him on his everything.
the hit rips apart the flesh of their legs, causing blood to spread in all directions. Even as they try futilely to stop the sudden flood of vital fluid, they fall to the ground, dying in a spreading pool of gore. As above, but the agony causes piteous screams that drown out all conversation, so that everyone is deafened by his screams of pain. At the same time as his legs being blasted off, and he starts screaming as those are the first things to go. In a rain of gore and meat, his arm is removed from his body and it slaps like a corpse on the ground, spraying bone and shrapnel everywhere, which pings harmlessly off of Percy because his armor is too high. At the same time, his body is thrown heaving away as jets of blood spew from his mouth, which is then removed as his head is totally destroyed like an overripe melon. Which spreads yet more shrapnel of gory pieces, and the bullet sails as well through this original target and downrange. In fact, multiple bullets sail downrange.
This sounds vaguely like the Bloody Mess.
It is. You turn this guy into a smashed torso fuck nugget.
Oh hey, he left some bottle caps.
Yeah, you find bottle caps on the floor next to him.
If you lick them, some of them still taste like Amsec.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, there's one medic left, his gun is jammed, he's probably not repairing it, but he's about to try. I'm just gonna skip ahead, because we'll see how this goes. He succeeds and shoots himself.
I can't really blame him.
He does waste a kite and crack around, but, you know. I just want you to be aware that, by the way, that was a he's got a custom gripped hand cannon, which means that you're going to have to recustomize it again. But, yeah, it's a decent weapon there. Oh well. And that's the end of initiative. You butchered everyone here. I'll turn off... Oh wait, I can't turn off lighting because there is something yet unrevealed. Tell you what, hey Mwawr, can you make me a perception test? You have bonuses for being able to hear good.
Like straight up perception?
Yeah.
Okay. Guys, I'm great at this. What's my bonus?
Plus 10.
Guys, watch how great I am. The literal best. Look at that 62.
Okay.
Can anyone else make perception?
When they get closer to this mess. In the meantime, hey Puma, let's find out how many rounds of screaming agony it takes for your limbs to heal. You want to make toughness tests until you hit 13 wounds again?
Sure. Let's
Who's
see.
used right to the mic?
Yeah.
That was me.
God, not very good at this regenerating thing. That said, actually, wait, Blue would have been able to run up and heal you. You want to do a heal first and then see if Puma gets the rest? Your fucking toughness is nearly 60 now and you still can't do it. I don't feel bad about you having regen 2 anymore.
Yeah. It's apparently I'm cursed again. It's just like, oh, it's 60. That's above 50%.
You know what? I will
Oh,
hide
believe me,
this
I'm
instead
cursed
in
for
the
the rest of the
GM
night
layer.
after this, I think.
So I can do this thing. 1 second. So 3, 2, 1. I'm going to turn off lighting so that you can just see everything, because you'll get time to look around here. There is a thing, and there is stuff, in fact, that is hidden in the GM layer for the simple fact that I don't want to just try and seclude a single zone and to turn off dynamic lighting individually.
16 wounds.
Pumum, you are 100% healthy. It's going to take you time for your arm to heal back in its entirety, but while you're fixing him up, Blue, you can see that there's like a little nubbins forming in his arm.
Oh god, is it like the baby hand from Deadpool?
Yes, he is baby handing like Deadpool. If he can manage to get a full arm to attach it to, I bet his penis would feel huge in his hand.
Oh dear. That wasn't anticipated.
Yeah, it is definitely a more potent version of regeneration, but as well, you get more time to look over his more ferociously felonid features.
I see.
There we go.
This is
Back in a second.
Yeah.
Unusual variant. I wasn't expecting this. The arm appears to be regrowing. Oh dear. Good news though. The slight bit of atavism needs to be tried to keep in check. Maybe mix in a little something that enhances mentality, possibly. If this is a stable mutation. Yes, I can possibly fix this.
Tell you what, hey, Rem, can you make for me an intelligence test? We'll see if you realize some of the is this a heresy implications.
Do I get any bonuses or negatives?
No, usually there would be negatives because you don't understand what a heresy is, but you're also a trained medic and you know that the shit that you looked through was being created by forces of chaos. So, roll int. Okay. Your character, R. Blue, is aware of the heretical implications of what you have created. And the idea that you should probably keep Pumum's new capabilities maybe a secret while he's regrowing an arm. Figuring out regeneration is one thing. Figuring out limb-based regeneration is chaos tier shit.
Puma, I need you to do something for me. Puma, while that arm is regrowing, you cannot show that to anyone. You cannot tell that to anyone. Do I make myself clear?
Puma, give me a +10 intelligence test, please.
Oh god.
If you show anyone, if you tell anyone, I will remove that arm, and you'll be right back at square zero.
He's telling you a lot of words, but right now you're thinking about how much it really fucking hurts to have an arm growing out of you, and how nice it would be to have more ammunition.
Yeah. Yeah, that's.
I mean, Blue,
But
you can see that your
ammo.
words are going in one ear and out the other.
Okay, I just take a bit of cloth, or if that character image is correct, the scarf off my neck and just wrap it around the arm.
yeah, you can hide it
The
for him.
scarf is red, so I can just say it's blood.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay then, you'll need to give me some time to go through stuff. I will give you numbers for things that you are looting in a bit. In the meantime, what do you do then? I've revealed this area because you have the time to look around, presumably.
We have found ammunition.
What's in the red lockers?
Alright. An interesting way to describe them. I mean, most of those lockers are grey. This one, though, is looking awfully red here.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
That the red is blood, but
Yeah.
the character's pretty dumb right now.
Yeah. Blue, with the first human, probably tries to point with Stubbsy, and then blinks and points with his other arm at the red locker. Would you like to go take a look at it?
I will pull out my hell pistol and go to investigate.
Sure thing. Roll me a 1d4, please.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back. You find good in there? That's bullshit. 4 was the only way you could find good in there. Look, Kitties versus Chaos is supposed to be hard for you guys. Stop it.
I'm using chaos against itself. Of course the chaos gods are confused.
It's true. This is just because I played Blood Bowl earlier today. Dice ain't gonna go my way. Alright.
Eniful is on my side. At least this time.
Give me a moment. I need to jump into another sheet. And let's see here. Which one are you? Not medic.
Oh god, it's gonna be like a super mutant thing where like chunks of meat falls out, then a rifle does.
No. Instead, what you find is, although looking very tired, and actually currently right now unconscious, and there's a welt on her forehead, a member of the operations team.
Oh. Excellent.
And here, I'll enlarge that token because it's fucking adorable.
It's adorable. Oh.
That's your operations team.
Give me one moment, child. I'll be injecting you with
It's not a
stimulants.
child, it's an adult. Don't you demean your fellow race. You're all small and adorable if you're a woman's.
If you recall correctly, our Blue is androgynous and is middle-aged. Everyone's a child to her.
This is fair.
Yeah.
Then,
With a hell pistol in one hand and a menacing medi-gauntlet in the other, I walk towards the body. Stimulants will be administered momentarily.
yeah, it is an unconscious member of the operations.
Stim!
Alright, cool. Medico test, please. I imagine you can't possibly pass it, but it's always fun to see if you roll a nat fail. Oh no, you hella stim her. Her eyelids flutter awake. There's a bleariness to her eyes that comes from having been unconscious and chemically re-injected with the sweet goodness that is wakey juice. Oh my gosh! And she would like fall forward and attempt to wrap you up in a big ol' hug.
You were, frankly, nerded in a locker, little one. You might want to take a rest for a moment.
Rest? I can't rest. I am... Oh, what did you put in me? I feel awesome.
A mild stimulant.
Mild?
I'm R Blue, former STD. There's Puma, our heavy weapons expert. We were here to retrieve you. Don't mind the blood. If you head out this hallway, you'll meet up with the rest of the squad.
Yeah, that'd be great. Oh god, the squad. Okay.
They may want to arm up first.
Yeah, no, they're all holed up right now. There's like a big locked up room. Like further down one of the corridors up there. They've been in there for a few days by this point, and it's kind of hard to get a signal out. They've got some really scary people.
We took care of many scary people.
She'll like peer over your shoulder. If it's people like them, I don't need that. Big people in really big armor.
Jennifer, we have another one. One of the other things with the acid blood.
Oh boy.
Oh, great, not those again.
How big was it?
She'll try and give you a vague approximation. You'd estimate they fill like this many spaces when they were at peace.
I found one of the operations unit. They said that there were others holed up in here.
Further
They
down
said
to
that there
she will indicate out the room and in this direction. Probably further down here where most people were all geared up.
Farther down the chunky salsa hallway.
It's very salsery, isn't it? But okay. Let's see.
What kind of armaments were you carrying here?
Armaments, not many. We had a couple snipers who were pretty decent for what they had going. A number of soldiers, but most of our forces have been kind of cut down. Operations ourselves, we don't have much going for us. It's, basic gear.
Understood. I'm attached to a breaching unit myself.
That makes sense. I sure hope you breach the shit out of some of these guys.
Oh yes. Yes, there is one that does enjoy breaching.
Excellent. I would love to see them in action. Here.
Trust me, you don't.
She will hand you a key. It goes in those boxes.
Excellent.
At the same time, what are other people looking for or investigating? I know that Jennifer is doing a heckin' good look around. When you're here, you realize that there is a sign up on the wall that reads that this area is customs.
Does it? Or does it just read spray of blood?
That's a really good point. You might be able to make out the word customs.
It says
It says cunt. The word, the S has been rewritten in just blood that splashed perfectly to spell the word cunt.
I'm concerned. What are those purple things on the wall that I just noticed?
Purple things on the wall? Those just indicate where doorways were, like doorknobs. Like what side of the door opened up.
I hope it wouldn't be another explosive, because I don't think we can solid snake it past those again.
Percy, keep an eye on this corridor. If that's where the operations are, then if enemy reinforcements turn up, that'll be where they're coming from. I'm gonna see if there's anything interesting in this cunt room.
I will lead the charge if necessary.
Someone could use a fucking shower. Luckily, the sky is what we would like to describe as fucking pissing it down.
Dude, you look like Demon Snake from Metal Gear Solid 5.
No, he looks like any given scene from Evil Dead 2.
Yeah.
True.
And, I know Mora is better at looking around than I am, so I'll let her know about the cunt room if she wants to come and take a look.
Okay, so when you're going through customs itself, a lot of it appears to be like quality of life things that have been reclaimed by people who, are in the cities and aren't allowed that kind of shit. So you find not just some extra food provisions, but you find things along the lines of like candies and alcohols and drugs. I need to pull up a thing and only was one of their various books that has drugs in it.
I lay claim to all drugs.
Yeah, customs is full of drugs, and some of them are probably quite useful. I know Core Rulebook has a bunch, but does anyone, by any witting chance, know of which other books have druggos in them?
The Narthesium and drugs like that are in Hammer of the Emperor.
Hammer, awesome.
Hammer is just the Narthesium. It doesn't actually have any consumable drugs in.
No, okay. Let's see here then.
I happen to have that open because I was checking up on what my weapon upgrades did.
That's fine. Okay then, in which case, let us see here. Roll me 3D...
Yes, Trey.
3D11.
Oh, I was hoping for Doom Guy.
Who do you want to make the roll?
Let's go with you, Maz. 3D11, please.
Sure.
Alright, let's see here. You find some spook, a very large batch of Raycaf, and some Obscura.
Private Porthorn, take these over to our Blue. She'll maybe know what to do with them. Recaf, we can use to trade with locals.
Hey, pets, do you know what spook does?
Oh, yes, I do.
For those unaware, spook. This drug can augment and even produce short-term psychic abilities in the user. If a character without any psi rating takes a dose of spook, they must successfully make a challenging willpower test or gain 1d5 insanity due to their mind being filled with terrifying visions of the warp. If they succeed, they gain a psychic power from the table, spook effects. The power lasts for 1d5 hours, and you make all focus power tests as though you had a psi rating of 1.
Yeah.
Get... Oh, I know you should totally give it to. Give it to Puma.
Hawthorne is just one of Jennifer's underlings.
I have 3 of them.
Yep. I don't have all their names written down, I don't think. What was it?
Grandpaw Fisher, Whiskum Shakespeare, and Salmon Tail Porthorn.
Alright, okay, cool. Thank you. Just gonna bung that in your GM notes. That's fucking excellent. But yes,
I think I've given you tokens for all 3 of them.
it is possible. Let's see here. Where did I keep those tokens? I believe I hid them all in First Landing.
I'm surprised he didn't make an Alfred Hitchcock joke.
There's still plenty of time for her to collect more fucking bros. Let's see if I got them in the token pool. Yes, I do in fact have. Oh no, I have one for Grandpaw, and that is it. I have someone else's Nicole Catskills the medic, and I also have Crazy Eyes Fersen.
Yeah, Nicole is my assistant.
Yep, and Pets' one is Crazy Eyes. Good old Crazy Eyes. But yes, what was the other one? Let's see here. You got Obscura, and you got a bunch of Raycaf. Obscura. Though this drug is prohibited and the subject of widespread crackdowns in the Imperial Guard, it remains a widely used narcotic among subjects. Smugglers and blah 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 blah. Obscura users enter a dreamlike state for 1d5 hours. If required to engage in combat, consider them under the effects of a hallucinogen grenade. For 1d10 hours after being taken, the effects wear off, and you enter a deep depression, unless another dose is taken.
So, in case I ever need to knock someone out and I don't have laughing gas, I can just dose them with Obscure and hope for the best.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of along the same way of, you know, just fucking filling someone with salvia and thinking that it does the exact same job, sure. I'm sure hallucinating for 5 hours is perfectly acceptable when you're trying to do surgery on someone.
Yeah, that might not be the greatest idea. Maybe post-surgery, to make it slightly better.
Until it wears off. And then they're fucking miserable for twice as long, and jonesing for another. Please don't use hard... I'm just gonna put it out, don't use Obscure as a fucking impromptu painkiller. Don't do it. I don't want to roll fucking 5 hours of hallucinations or 10 hours of misery. As for Raycaf, it is good coffee. You have a whole shit ton of good coffee.
The best part of waking up.
Yep.
Is a coffee enema.
And a blowjob.
What?
Coffee enemas, they are definitely a thing, and I wish they weren't.
Yep.
Yep. So,
Okay, let's move on swiftly.
Martyrian
Yeah.
drug.
I assume it's not like boiling hot. But anyway, there are other rations here in the storage area when that is eventually looked to. And there is a destroyed gate down in the very bottom right. It looks like someone essentially put some bars up as an impromptu prison cell, and those bars were very swiftly destroyed. There are streaks of blood leading away from it and into this main room and towards these rocks that look like they have fallen down.
Hmm. That's fine. That's totally normal. Blood trails are a natural part of underground tunnels.
There's someone in the loot sheet right now, by the way.
I put in the recap, but I've saved it already.
Cool. I'll pop in the spook. A dosage of spook. A dosage of obscura.
Is that key for those two footlockers there?
Yes, it is. Give me a moment. Because I need to figure out ammunition. So... 3 chitin... Oh, God, don't do it in bold. 3 chitin cracker rounds. 5 hand
Triplex
cannon
pattern las guns? Oh boy.
bullets. Medical kit. Okay, that's you counted. Now you. 4 bolts.
That is amazing, and you should feel proud, Rosendi.
What happened?
The huge bar, the huge negative bar.
True, that bar is quite girthy.
Mm-hmm.
I think you do have me beaten overall, though, Winter.
That caused a lot of death today.
Quantity has a quality of its own.
I got 3 guys. I did work.
Oh,
I
wait.
helped.
Rosendi, you have how many assistants?
3 comrades.
Ooh, that means you can pick up 5 rounds rapid.
What does 5 rounds rapid do?
You shoot them so many fucking times it stuns them.
Which book is this in?
I think it's, the last book, the stuff with the Ogrins.
Shield. Okay.
Sorry, this is taking a while. There is a lot of dead people to count.
It's okay.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do do do. Bum, 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 bum.
I might be wrong on that because I'm not seeing 5 rounds.
Yeah, it's in the hammer. I can't. I don't have a lasgun volley.
Ah,
I use what is kind of a better gun.
many rounds did you have? 1. Oh boy, okay then. Your sheet for loot is updated. Now the contents of the cases. Hey Puma, roll me 2d4 please.
Uh, is that directed at me?
Yes please, you are Puma. 2d4 please.
Okay. Zoned out there for a little bit.
That's fine.
Just because your character's stupid doesn't mean you have to be.
Alright then. Let's see here. I need to check everything in your regiment. Alright. There are... X, Frank, Frank, Dead Space. Russians. Frank. Linux. Item. Who wants to roll up the rare item that you guys get?
I'll do it.
You earned
No,
it.
you did it last time. Someone else.
I'll do it.
Go for it. Ram.
Percy's Fellowship.
What do I roll?
Let us see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
35%.
Can you roll me 1d5 first, please?
Why do you ask, by the way?
Right. 1, 2, 3. Right. 1, 2, 3. 4. Interesting. Alright, roll me 1d4, please. Three. That is... interesting, is what that is. That is a tox dispenser.
Really?
The custom lining, this custom of lining a blade with deadly toxins has been with humanity since the dawn of recorded time. Although smearing a poison on the blade has advantage of simplicity, technology has since provided a better solution. A series of micro-dispensers, allowing a wielder to coat their weapon with poisons by simply pressing a button. As a free action, a character equipped with a weapon that has a tox dispenser on it may cause their weapon to gain the Toxic 2 quality for 1 round. Most tox dispensers may be used 10 times before refilling them. Can you roll me 1d10, please? I know, right? Roll me 1d10. We'll find out how many doses of tox you've got in there. 7. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, well, the only person who reliably uses melee weapons is Winter's character, so I can armor and put that on his chainsword.
This is very true. You can do that.
I'm sorry, they're...
Isn't your thing BS too?
Me?
Yeah.
I can shoot okay, but the only weapon I really have on me is my little chain dagger.
But what's your weapon skill?
Hold on. $37.
Okay, that's not bad. Never mind then.
I got to be a 50.
Yeah, well, you also got you melt-a-gun, a chain sword, and a power fist. So if Rem
Actually,
really wants it, he can have it.
having
Though
a,
Winter
to-
would get more uses out of it.
having a tox dispenser on my knife would be weird, but appropriate.
I mean, yeah, you can have it.
Yeah, congratulations.
These both in hamburgers, Andy?
So,
Yes.
are there bad guys on the other side of this wall? Is that what I keep hearing?
Basically, yeah.
What's in this room?
That room is just another meaningless, like, adjacent room. Looks like living space, or like, if you were to imagine that this was originally a customs gate, then it's like living stuff. So, office desks, that kind of shit. It's been pretty much raided over, and there's nothing of value in there.
Can I peek into this room with the jacked up door?
Peek into the room with the jacked up door? Yeah, of course you can.
What do I see?
When you peek into the room with the jacked up door, you can see a room that was probably being used as some kind of impromptu prison. There were a number of medicinal rags and bandages like laid out across the floor, and a little bit more blood here and there, a bucket what was probably used for doing all of your, your daily deeds into. And the blood indeed trails away towards the rocks.
Oh, I need double team for that, Mercendi.
Do you not have that already?
I don't think so.
I don't think we're alone here.
Yeah, and it's something we'll find out once Scout tells me what I see, right after I remember exactly what my Auspex does.
Sure thing. The operations will peer over here at the tumbled boulders in the middle of this corridor way, from which blood leaks, and shrugs. Goes to join you. She reports, by the way, to you, Jennifer, identity and such, as a member of the operations unit. Very glad to see you, of course, ma'am.
Not mum. Just a sergeant. I don't get to have a horse.
She'll pause. That's true. We don't have any ponies here.
Okay, so as before, it can detect energy emissions, motion, biological life signs, and other information. Good quality, can detect warp stuff, but I only have a standard quality. And walls more than 50 centimeters thick, or certain shielding materials can block. So am I being blocked?
Okay, so as you look down this way, a lot of it is a corridor with like the occasional doorway, and like as you look into each corridor, it leads into things like people's living spaces, homes, and such. There are a number of passageways, I suppose, and signs on walls that are indicative that where you're headed to is a passageway area where there are lifts that take you to other areas that will, shuttle you a little bit more around City 2. It's probably going to open out into one of the larger areas around here, like an open market square. When you move through this corridor, as I say, it'll be opening you onto like a broad square, and there's gonna be basically fuck all cover when you make it to the end.
Oh, don't worry. All of this rubble will make some cover. It's fine.
Okay, in which case I'm gonna drag you guys over to a thing. Don't immediately panic. You'll get time to position yourselves and prepare.
Okay. Of course, unless the sergeant says I shouldn't. But otherwise, I'm reaching through this wall with a whole heck of a lot.
There
of
isn't a wall
users.
there. I keep saying it's a corridor.
Oh, it's a corridor. Never mind then.
As you travel, down it towards your destination, which the operations informs you, there is an open clearing. It will bring you out into this open space. There is an awful lot more distance between like you guys and this part of the opening, but in the interests of expediting things, and the fact that I didn't want to have you guys moving through it really super slowly, this was pretty much what you're presented with. You are able to choose your positions, like walls you would like to be adjacent to. There should have been a cover wall here, but there is not, so if you will bear with me for a very brief second, I will put it in. Let's see here. I'll just...
None of the walls were extra
I'm
thick.
just gonna move around that. I'm just gonna move around it in charge of the captain anyway.
Yeah, give me a moment. There should be a series of like covering / support walls. So I'm just gonna put that one there.
Now I'm going to sneak forward and with my sneakingness.
And there.
So how are we allowed to position ourselves here?
Anywhere you want behind that wall. You guys are approaching Camellia Line, so you are quite stealthy.
I'm gonna roll stealth.
I might as well roll.
I might as well as well.
Yeah.
Camellia Line as
Can't
well.
hurt. It's remind me, is it a 20 or a 30 for Camellia Line? I forget.
20.
Eh.
Don't you?
Well, I mean, how bad could I? That's a bit of a powerful.
I rolled a 93 and only got 1 degree of success.
Yeah,
Because I
position
rolled
yourself
stealth
as
at
you need.
103, guys. It's great.
Except you can't go over 100, so there's that.
Yeah, but I roll it at 103. It's great.
Hmm.
I'm just also gonna.
But to notice me, that means they only need to have 1 degree of success on their awareness to see me.
2 degrees of success.
An exact one is
Remember?
technically 2.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's why it says 1 additional degrees of success. If you succeed, you have 1 degree of success, then you add the number you roll.
That was a 2.
Bit early for initiative. I was just opening that up to make sure everything was
Oh,
fine.
sorry.
But it's fine. Whatever. You can keep the number. Let's see here. How good is your perception, Capitano? It's pretty fucking low. Have you got any bonuses to awareness? You fucking don't. Doesn't notice you. Everything is a-okay. Overall, your group, I think, broke even on stealth. Let's see here. 1. No, it doesn't actually. So.
It doesn't matter.
Are we
And
doing a
he
group
still
stealth?
failed, so...
Yeah. Moira is going, like, people who succeeded the actual stealth will be targeted last, but as a whole, your group is not able to stealthily approach, I am afraid.
Oh well.
But yes, I will describe said room to you, and then, yeah, you can place yourselves as you will. There are impromptu sandbags that have been settled into place. Some of them look to be like standard issue, some of them worryingly look like they're the kind of bags that you might pull out of an instant IG kit. A very concerning point of concern in this room is this thing over here, which appears very much to be a warhead in a case. There are a number of switches and dials in it, and when you had been approaching, it looks like a number of people have been arguing about how just a terrible idea it was to try and blow the cats out this hole with that motherfucker.
Warhead. Okay.
Up here appears to be a route into an elevator from which there is one person who was busy smoking, but is like, you know, slow motion dropping the smokable to the ground. These things are both signposted as being lifts to shuttles that will take you around.
The terrorists have the bomb.
There are a number of slain kitties. There are more about, but I didn't want to just fucking put a whole bunch of dead cats on the floor. I'm not that evil.
What, don't you want to play Killing Kittens for Satan? That was a joke, but okay.
Nope. This is what you
You
get.
did this. You asked for it, Rem. It's all your fault.
Oh,
Can
God.
they at least be moved to, like, the map layer,
Yeah,
so
no,
they...
I'm just gonna get rid of those again. You get the idea.
I apologize.
Yeah.
They are all over the fucking place. It is a very depressing sight to be seen indeed. And yeah, people in the chat can see some of the shit that's going on in the rest of this map. I'm very much quite pleased with what it is, considering it's so fucking ghetto. But yes, you're aware that your operations team are not what one would consider talented fighters. And she is not going to come with you into the face of death, although she will warn you that there was something that was jamming their signals out. She doesn't expect that it's going to be a pretty scene, and indeed you weren't presented with a particularly pretty scene. And now the rest of you can begin initiative. Neither of you are caught by surprise, which is, you know, I suppose technically bad if they have the larger numbers, which they might do.
And yeah, I rolled terrible on initiative. Look at that.
Las gun. I got the grenade launcher. I got a bolt gun with 4 rounds in it.
Still go faster than half these guys.
Multiplayer.
Yeah. Since we are starting from this close, I will be starting with my SMG rather than my sneaky rifle.
Yep. Okay then. Is that everyone on the party that has loaded themselves in? Blue, Jennifer, Mwawr. Awesome. Sweet. So yeah, it looks...
I just looked at the chat. Oh boy. Both Amzol.
Yeah, and Reaper are like, oh my. So yeah, Mwawr, you are the first to go. You don't even have to make a tech use test to realize that using explosives near this warhead will probably kill all of you. Just gonna put that one out there. It will kill all of you, so don't.
How dare you assume that I would? I was kind of considering it. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
Don't reveal Plan B.
That's the kind of thing that one would load into, I don't know, a gun that shoots big spaceships out of orbit.
Okay. So.
Thanks, Reaper.
Hey.
What, Stray?
What?
We saw
asked
you
twice.
pointing. We saw you pointing. We didn't hear the question.
Is that a door?
Yes, those are doors.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, Lily didn't hear that.
Yeah, there was no question. Your microphone must have cut out quite perfectly to be annoying.
Hodor.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna try this door.
Sure, it slides open. Halfway. Unless you want to open it the entire way.
I'm gonna peek around the corner.
Sure. It appears to be a, at the moment, empty, like, shuttling space. It's an elevator that takes you down to a shuttle that gets you around the town. Like, essentially underground bus service.
Cool. The reason I did that is I want to make sure that I could use this place as cover without getting, like, the door opening behind me and shooting me.
Yeah.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, that guy. I think that, like, his favorite thing might be hot shot. I'm gonna give some to him.
Okay.
Alright, no way.
Making our way downtown.
Right. It's a hotshot weapon. He probably doesn't want to get lit the fuck up. He will try to dodge it. And fucking another 90, you piece of shit.
Oops, I clicked hit again. I can't see that other guy because I'm in the corner. I shot this guy.
Okay, I mean, there is a guy over there that you could have shot.
I didn't see him. Rem's little portrait was in the way.
Portrait?
Yeah, on. Hang on.
I said it.
Yeah, your little picture in the bottom left, Ram.
Yeah, I set it to small as well.
No, I set it to like non-existent,
Names.
just colors. You are purple.
Yeah, but I like the pictures.
Let's see here. So you drop this individual to -1. Where did you hit this motherfucker?
Isn't he Elite Mookington though? I thought those were Elite Mooks
Yeah.
that you used for. Okay.
Yeah, he's going to take critical damage still. It doesn't stop -1 energy arm from happening.
Okay, I was just wondering.
Yep, he's still alive.
The attack grazes the target's arm, causing it to spasm uncontrollably. All tests involving that arm suffer a -30 penalty for 1d5 round.
Which one was 23?
We'll find out as soon as my character sheet opens. 23 is in fact the left arm.
23?
Rock and roll. Sorry, 26 even.
Yeah, it's same. It's
Yeah.
literally the same thing though. It's the left arm.
Alright, cool.
So for 5 rounds.
Bless you.
Excuse me.
Speaking of excusing you, Atam, your turn.
Okay, let's see. Yeah. Is this like what sort of wall is this?
It appears to be like there's probably behind it stone that holds up a cave, but it is like a sheer metal surface. Not particularly large plates, but it's just plain and very underground and drudgy grey.
So
I'd
it's
have
like
to-
full height.
Yeah, it touches the ceiling.
Okay. So I probably wouldn't be able to see this guy.
That would be quite a stretch for you, I'm afraid, yes.
Okay, so probably be that guy.
Yeah. I could have put dynamic lighting on that thing as well after placing it, but frankly couldn't be asked, and it would just give you a really shit view of everything.
Yeah.
Dumpster the guy with impact rounds that's standing next to the high explosive.
You can't see him.
That's my plan.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
So I'm just gonna laser that guy. That seems.
Okay, don't forget, you are still in pain, which is causing you -20 because your arm is regrowing, and you have the negative for shooting one-handed with a heavy weapon.
Oh yeah, that's still right.
I didn't want to give you drugs because I'd probably have a bad reaction.
And short range.
I bet he loves some Obscura.
I think I can only do full auto. So that's also a negative. What was it? A negative 35. Yeah.
That's what it was last time.
Yeah.
Okay. You fire wildly, but it is a lot harder to shoot someone with a multi-laser one-handed when they are not in your face.
Oh, and in pain.
And you're, gritting through teeth.
Racked with physical fucking pain.
Yeah. Indeed, the shock of that original physical fucking pain is pretty much quite gone now, and you have to deal with being in miserable agony as your body rewrites itself.
Yeah, what is how is his arm coming now?
If you were to check it, he would have a little stubbins. You estimate in about 4 hours he'll have an arm.
Neat.
Why does that picture
Take
make
my
me
strong hand!
Oh god.
Why though?
Do you have anything smaller than vehicle-based armaments?
Alright, so I'll start with my regular starting thing. Get 'em, everybody. I will spend. Actually, we can't see that many guys yet. Wait, no, it's not worth a fate point for that. So, can I lean out and see the captain?
Yep.
Right. I will lean out, take aim, and full auto him.
Rock and roll.
imagine my character trying to shoot with that tiny little. That's the hand that's holding it down. I got the big, strong hand that's like pulling the trigger, and the tiny little one trying to hold on to it.
Only 3 hits. Okay.
Well, I mean, he has no dodges. Oh, wait, no. Did the Capo have step aside? Let's see here. No, they don't. Go on then. Oh, God, he's so fucking dead. You smash his corpse into the wall here. Good shot.
Hey! Traitors! Look what time it is! Emperor O'Clock!
That was really dumb. Good job.
I mean, I failed my command test.
This is true. In fact, no, you go that way. And then
Guess
let's
what,
see here.
fuckboys?
Hey, Puma, remind me if this situation has ever happened to you before. Do.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh
That's
no,
why-
not again.
I wasn't nowhere near. I was like, it wasn't anywhere near them. Like,
Buenos dias, fuckboy. Sadly, he double moved.
What is with these doors?
When you took that door, I was just like, oh, this poor motherfucker. I can't believe he picked it again. Don't worry, he double moved to get there. This other one, though, is going to take a shot at you. He is going to go with single shot, so he doesn't use all of his fucking ammunition straight the fuck away. Ooh.
Of course he does.
And it's, well, I mean, it's
Oh,
Bob, the
well,
only person I hit this entire fucking game.
Dodge?
Okay, yeah, right.
Okay, that's
Fuck
what-
it.
Go.
Yeah. Nope. Nope. Big surprise. Bob doesn't dodge.
Look, it's only a poor quality bolt gun that I thankfully single fired. $14 for
Bolt gun.
I nearly maxed the damage on it.
Wait. Don't I have 11? Nope, it's 10.
You are a
minus-
big tough boy now.
Yeah, but I didn't gain an extra 1. It stopped at 9. I would get 11 if I had just enough, but I didn't.
You're nearly there. Yeah, I don't think that drops you immediately into the critical threshold, so that's nice.
No. I'm going to have to figure out what is it.
Let's see.
15 plus 4. Okay, I take 8 damage.
Frankly, not bad from a bolt gun. Chaos Captain is off the fucking board, and this gunner, I'm really hoping isn't the one who stood right there. It isn't. You're in luck. I didn't want to just then immediately just unload on you. And luckily Arbley will patch you up, I'm sure.
Damn it! You had one job.
Don't get shot again! Alright, so this cultist gunner is going to... I'll leave him there so you can see him, but he's poking around the halfway opened elevator door for cover. He'll take a shot at... You know what? Is Percy still, like, covered head to toe in fucking gore?
Yes.
Alright, he wants to shoot at you. That seems
No,
like...
don't get close. Percy, don't go for someone else.
You're cursed. Misses. Don't worry, it's not Puma, so I can't fucking hit. Blue.
This is why I have to take care of these kinds of things. I'm gonna shoot one of those cultist gunners down there that is disturbingly close to my patient.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Try not to kill it, though.
Fucking, that's the title of the whole fucking campaign, I think.
Is Bob still alive? Mission accomplished.
I mean, yeah, you win if you can make it to the end with a still alive Puma Manderson. The odds are against you.
What's his name? Strachan? I just turned into Strachan by the end of this.
Pretty much.
I mean, to be fair, you're more like some kind of cat Rasputin.
And it's
Run, run,
honestly
run.
Whoa, 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 whoa! I have to roll his dojo. Thank you. Never mind. Continue. That's 6 successes technically, so you do get a third shot if you burst is 3. I can't remember if the last pistol was 2 or 3.
I have a hell pistol. It's a
Hot shot
S2.
last pistol. It's test 2. Okay, so yes, it's 2. Alright then, so 9 pen, 7, 11 pen. He's dead.
Didn't I tell you to live?
Where did you hit him? The 72. Also gross. For a moment I had my voice super clearly. Ew. Alright, so negative 8 to the legs, please. Remy. Nyan Nyan Rasputin.
Beat me to it.
Guys, I'm so hungry.
Of critical energy legs, you say?
Yes, please. Negative 8.
Speaking of, after my turn, I'm gonna grab a snack.
Oh.
Energy sears through the bone, causing the leg to be severed. The target must make a challenging toughness test or be stunned for 1 round. In addition, the target suffers 1d10 levels of fatigue and is suffering from blood loss. The target now only has 1 leg.
Alright, so
Wow,
yeah.
the medic surgically removing a leg from a distance.
I can also do corneas.
Whiz.
Percy, you're up.
Okay. That guy shot at me.
He did.
He's dead.
Alrighty. The Reaper approaches.
Charge!
Hi ho, Reaper.
Okay. It's only a single hit, but I do get 2 of them.
Sure thing.
Is he gonna dodge?
You'll try. Oh my god, crit success. Fuck your chainsword. And then I'm gonna
Yeah, but
assume
here
that an
comes
energy
power.
blade, yeah, power weapon's gonna now lop his cock off. Oh, you're using the Gauntlet of Dire Handjob.
Oh no, I misclicked.
Okay.
That shouldn't change any numbers though.
Yeah, sure. Then, yeah, you hit him real fucking hard with the sword. Uh, 14 pen 8.
Rasputin, that was a great song to listen to.
It is. He dies. Not by any significant margin, but he dies.
Why is it pen 8?
It's
Oh no, it's not. It's pen 5. I'm just blind. It's still enough to kill him. I think. Wait. Yeah. Yeah, he's dead.
Yay.
Good job, Percy. Alright, and then you all
Always.
hear a familiar screaming sound.
Is it Puman's screams of agony? Because that should be really familiar right now. Oh. That's probably not a good thing.
So yeah, can everyone please take 1 damage? This goes through all your armor as you are screamed real hard at. The chaos people
Whoa.
that you can see appear to be invigorated.
Let's see if I can pass a toughness test to get some of this shit back.
Well,
In a bit, when your turn comes around, another gunner will do his thing. And slide this door the rest of the way open. Step up to the sandbags, and I guess he's got to open fire on Percy over there. That's just a raw-ass fucking single shot. Fucking fails so badly that his gun jams. I'm trying to shoot at Percy. This is a terrible mistake that I'm obviously making regularly. It's yet another jammed gun. Here,
Percy's just got that luck tonight. What can I say?
Guys, just there you go.
You always
Sad,
get that freaking luck.
sad prone boy.
Nah, not always. Just
Percy,
Not
like, this
always.
is why it's like, you could play
the last
Psychers
two
and have...
sessions.
Yeah, play Psychers, have fun being terrible, or just play Percy and be an unstoppable slaughtering machine. Mora, it is the top. It is your go.
Alright. Does anyone have sight on that screaming one? He hurts my head.
Human has
I
a,
don't currently.
a bear view on it.
Technically, Puman does.
He is peeking a bit
I
around the
have
corner,
half
so I'll
sight
just
on him.
bung him
He's
there.
down in these hallways.
No, you don't. There is a wall and a Pumum there. I just haven't put dynamic lighting in on these things.
Okay, then, yeah, disregard.
Yeah, you don't really have a
I'm
Pumum.
gonna try to clear the way for Pumum.
Where is he?
Don't, because
South of Pumum.
okay, technically, yeah, but the thing is, I need to be pretty much point blank to hit someone. Negative
Also, there is a wall that reaches the ceiling right here.
Wow. That reaches the ceiling. I thought it was just like rubble. Never mind then.
No, it is
Okay.
like a metal-plated piece of stone wall.
That's actually the reason why I had to get right up against the door again.
Again.
I forget that's what that icon is on it for.
His gun just jammed.
Okay.
Okay.
So while Jammy's, having fun trying to fix that, the guy next to him's gonna get shot.
Rock and roll.
I'm just gonna look at my feet. That's skeleton moves. Wanting to look at the rules for. Storm of Iron. Might be Storm of Iron.
Needs to dodge against 3 hits with a las gun. He dodges 2.
2.3 is 3.
2, 3. He dodges all 3. Okay.
Are they within 5? I think they are. All right. Gonna be a
Human.
bad day. Gonna be a bad day.
They're up in your greasy. If you move 1 meter forward, that man is point blank to you.
All right. So I'm gonna re-look at this skill further in depth, or talent, I should say, just in case I actually hit and kill a person.
Rock and roll.
Sorry, what are you using?
Storm of Iron.
Oh, okay.
A full auto burst, the character may allocate his extra hits to any other target within 5 meters instead of the usual 2. Okay.
30-meter
What is that
charge.
strength? Preternatural speed.
Sick.
All right. Let's see. No aim because I'm
Thank you,
moved.
straight now I got it.
Correct.
Point blank. Full auto, unfortunately, and then
Negative
negative
35.
25.
25 even, yes, that's right. You have your plus 10.
Yeah. Let's see if I still what?
Ooh, do you want to re-roll that?
Yes.
It's... Oh, God.
Yeah, like a 95 whilst one hand wielding a heavy weapon. You bet, I believe I would punish that. There's 5 doff.
This is the time to roll your fate point. Yeah.
Pick my strong hand.
All right, Puma.
Also roll toughness, don't forget that.
You can do it at the end. You have to do it before,
What
like, at
the
the start.
Oh!
Why? Why do I believe in re-rolling? Why do I even re-roll shit?
God, the Puma just has such a hard time.
Couldn't I just... Oh... No
Alright.
shit, I made it worse, Trey. It happens every time I re-roll anything in this. It's only war. In only war. If I re-roll, it's gonna be worse than the original every goddamn time.
Alright.
I can only keep you alive so long. You only have so many lives.
Let me see. Toughness. Let's see.
Poor Bob.
Oh my.
Oh, wow.
You nat 1 your toughness stuff.
So I have good news for you, I suppose, because the multi-laser being a particularly bad failure for you not only shatters your wrist and you drop it to the ground where it jams quite loudly, You then restore your shattered wrist by regenerating 2 hit points.
With a bunch of sickening cracking.
Yeah.
So
It is working!
It's
Yes,
a state
you-
we can't
Your gun is jammed and on the floor.
Scowl,
It's
the
'cause
multi-laser always
it
has
wouldn't jam.
reliable.
Oh, it always has reliable. Oh, okay then. So you drop it to the floor and shatter your wrist, which you then heal.
Good. Now it's gonna make up for me being shot in the face again.
But you at least healed 2 hit points, so that's nice.
Yeah. You are quite hard to like finish off. Jennifer, you're up. It looks like Purim is having a little bit of a rough day.
Humum, you want an assist?
Yes, Mom.
Alright, just duck under the barrel. Okay, as I'm walking, I would like Grandpa Fisher to slightly adjust his Vox set to transmit on all frequencies.
Okie dokie.
So, you traitors, you layabouts, you fucking bastards.
You bloody bounders.
Apparently, I didn't say this right the first time. Do not fuck with my squad. So that's an 8 degree of success command test.
That is
It doesn't
very...
It
make
worked.
It doesn't make a difference unless Scour is going to let me also use that as like an intimidate.
Intimidate is not one thing, but 8 degrees of success in a command test does get some attention. Whether it's what you wanted attention for is an entirely different matter. Your companion informs you that being on a broadband frequency might not have been the best thing, as you hear a lot of voices start chanting. Like a lot of voices start chanting. You can try and give me an intelligence test to figure out just how many, like, maybe how many voices have added themselves to this like, ranged band receiving.
Any modifier or just raw?
Hey, you're a specialist on that mic. You rock the mic, right? Give it a +10.
3 doors.
Okay then. You're pretty sure it is more than 5 and less than 10.
And that is additional people, right?
Yes, and it sounds like they're getting themselves psyched up to come and make your day a whole lot harder. And you know what, with that, I will also allow you to notice one thing. One of those voices is impossibly deep and impossibly loud, so much so that you actually do hear it through, like, doorways down a hallway in this direction, vaguely, like, out loud. You're hearing it through your microphone, and you're hearing, like, a weird echo, because it's happening here, too. There's something
So it
fucking
might be
big
big
back
area.
there.
Yeah.
Oh my. It's big and it's smart.
I'll inform the squad to be aware of that, and then,
Didn't the operator warn about something big?
yeah. Scout from here, can I see the screamer dude?
Yes, you'll have a -10 to hit him, but yes.
Okay, I want to full auto both of them, so
Okie dokie.
I guess I'll just put the -10 in overall.
Sure thing.
So 2 hit, no aim, short range, full auto, but a plus, but a good bonus save on the other thing. 3 hits. I'll put 2 on. Oh no, actually, I forgot to include the -10, so that's only 2 hits. 1 on each of them then.
Okie dokie. They will both try a dodge. 35-0. So Gunnerman doesn't dodge. Let's see here. Does a Screamer have anything good for dodge? They have it trained, thank fuck. But they are actually worse at it. Yeah, you're hitting them both.
So, Gunner,
Sure.
it's damage 14 hit.
Is that you got your bonus in there? Okay. All right then. Damage 14. That is pen 0. So he's still standing.
And the Screamer,
He is dead.
damage 21 hit.
How much armor did they even have? It's probably fucking wank. It is wank armor. Yep, he dies. The loud man is dealt with.
Yeah, I need to refresh my page, so...
It's fine. Ghost Reaver just asked if Jennifer can use herself as a stand so that Pumum can shoot his autocannon with less penalty. I mean, fucking Pumum is carrying around, has mooks that are literally allowing him to use his heavy weapon at all.
Yeah.
Sadly, no. Adding an extra shoulder to it doesn't actually help. I suppose that someone's been like, it's one-handed. It's actually, one-handed, but with also his bracing mook holding it too.
Bracing move. Yeah.
Yeah, okay then. So, are you back in, Mess?
Yep.
Okay, that's good, because this dude is shooting at you. You had every chance. Let's just take another clip off of you. Alright, he misses. That's his turn. This guy is... He's gonna try and shoot Percy. We all know how that fucking works out. Hey! Look at you! You rolled like not like Jammy over there. So you're gonna try dodging this.
Of course I am. I love that guy's jammy now. Can we get his nameplate changed to that? I just think because it's silly.
Oh, has anyone played the Fable games? The
Yep.
third one? There's well, it's not bad, but there's a pretty bad
Yeah, I
game.
fucking dodge.
You're fine. That guy's dead. Ah, Blue, it is your go.
Let's see here, everyone. Can I actually hit that one guy from where I am? Hold on.
Which one guy?
This dude? Yeah, with a -10 if you don't move. Or you could move and make it normal and probably negate the difference that a name would have made, but, shrug.
Sure, I guess I can move up and shoot him.
I mean, either works. I mean, an aim literally gives you a +10 that's negated by a -10, and moving would give you a not aim. So it's whichever you prefer, frankly.
Nah, might as well get into... Wait. Okay, that guy's still alive, but I can't hit him.
Correct.
And the thing up there is dead.
Hmm. Okay. Yeah, you can stand there and shoot, no neggers. Gotta believe, gotta believe, gotta believe. Come on, man, put Jammy to shame. Yeah? Oh, there it is. Oh, Jesus. I hope you fucking do a heckin' good dodge, buddy. You... Ugh. He opens wide and receives laser. Go ahead. He's dead.
Remember your extra +4, Ram? I got the order off this time.
I suppose that'd be 16 and 9 damage then, respectively.
He's dead.
How many over is he?
10 over.
In the right arm.
10 over energy, right arm.
Fire consumes the target's arm, burning the flesh to
10
a
over.
crisp right down to the bone.
Yeah.
Target
This
must make
isn't
This isn't an as above, actually. It's 10 over. It's a different line.
Oh. The target reduces the arm to a cloud of ash and sends the target crumbling to the ground, where he immediately dies from shock, clutching his smoking stump.
Super fucking dead. It doesn't start
She
some
will
kind of...
shout. She will scream. I will simply punish you.
Rock and fucking roll. Hey, Percy. You're running out of chod to murder.
Yes. Well, I know who I'm aiming at.
Yep. Or Jammy.
You don't get angry at cultists. You get even.
I'm just gonna put this in voice chat.
Let's take a peep
Or in
here.
a straight line and charge.
Yep. You do a hack and charge.
Oh, that guy.
Does he even have a dodge right now?
He does. He doesn't. Oh, Jammy, we hardly knew you. Good rip and rip, Jammy.
+4.
Yep.
I don't even need the.
Why'd
I'm
you
not even
delete
gonna roll the power sword.
That's weird. I do, on my end, I have the health bars visible, and I dropped his health bar. I thought that's weird. His health bar's still full. I just realized it was fucking critical overflow from the guy stood next to him.
You deleted the cultist screamer off, not Jammy.
Yeah, I know. The cultist screamer was already dead. I forgot to take him off, and now Jammy's gone as well.
Oh,
So, how many points over is it?
It is 7 over.
And that's a leg, I think.
It's all the way at the bottom.
Yep.
The force of the blow eats deep into the leg, grinding against bone and tearing ligaments apart. The leg is broken, and until repaired, the target counts as having only one leg. In addition, the level of maiming is such that the target is now suffering from blood loss. He is stunned for 1 round and is knocked prone.
Alright.
So, if he were to mook, he wouldn't be dead.
Yes, correct. There is an awful lot of blood everywhere, but for once you don't create some kind of eye-piercing shrapnel. So, I mean, that's probably intentional this time. Now, there is but one more mook, and there is no way he can stand up to your forces. So I'm just gonna pop him off in inevitable assumptions that he fucking dies real hard after his gun inevitably jams.
He's not gonna get a turn, Scout.
Exactly.
Pilgrim and I both go before him.
This is a
There's
fact.
no way his gun would even jam.
That's true. Very true.
I fucking love this hell pistol.
Yep.
I fucking love this chain sword.
Oh, gotta love it when you're happy with the weapons.
And for now, the turn order is clear, because this stomping and hollering and cheering is reaching a fevered pitch. But for now, my lovely dears, we're calling the session to a close.
Oh,
Alright then.
I hope that you enjoyed this fucking manic slaughter.
It's been too long since we've done kitties.
And I
Fun.
just totally wiped the floor with everything. It only took a single point of damage.
Alright, 1 second, because I've got to go do an experience calculator.
beepity boop bop beep.
Let's see here.
Oh, I have less weapon expertise. I forgot I had this.
You gain 550 experience.
So
Okay, then.
we go past the next major advance. So that puts us on 7,620.
Cool, if you could kindly pin that up, that would be appreciated.
Sure.
I have 1,000 experience to play with. I have all the medical traits. I'm not sure what to get next.
Okay, so that's how much we should have overall.
Mm-hmm.
I think now's the time I switch to my gunner specialty and start getting those advances.
I could pick up Don't You... It's Not That Bad? Or I could pick up Last Mastery.
In the meantime, though, if people are watching in the VOD or you're watching in the stream, I hope you have yourselves a lovely motherfucking good time, and please do take care.
Bye, stream. Bye,
Like and
YouTube.
subscribe.
And closed.